And we are going live. One moment while I make sure that I'm actually live. That's very important. Oh, and we are in business. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Welcome to Preptober Writing Sprints. Welcome to my dorm room. Welcome to the underside of my bed. Yes, it has been a while since I've done a stream from my bedroom, which is where they normally were. But tonight, a little change of pace. We are in my college dorm room, and I wanted to do a live stream anyway. Yes, so thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to write with me. Tonight there will be at least 3 20-minute writing sprints, maybe time for a fourth one if I don't talk for very long. I'm planning on working on my, I am almost finished, so close. And by so close, I mean like not very close, but I'm almost finished with finishing editing the second draft. I'm just going through the chapters. I've probably gone through like about 15 at this point, and there's 56 chapters, so it takes a while. So I'll either be editing some more of those tonight. I'm planning on finishing that before October's over, though, so I'm not worried about my pace on that. I just wish it were done already, because it feels best when, I could put a project away for a while and say, look, I did that. But anyway, I will either be working on finishing those chapters tonight. It's the second draft, by the way. And then I could also work on my article that's due tonight at midnight. And considering that is a more pressing obligation, I feel like that is what I will work on, most likely. The article is in fact about finishing my first draft. If you don't know, I write for Juven Press, which is it's both a fiction publishing zine and a blog, and it's under the Young Writers Initiative, which is supported by organizations like NaNoWriMo, or at least they feel positive towards our organization. And I know we've gotten shout outs before. And yes, so that post is about finishing my second draft. I have 1,000 words to write. I have like around 700. It's pretty disorganized right now. So I have the meat of the article. I just need to like make it look nice. I need to reorder things because when I write an article, I really just like indiscriminately like put my thoughts down. But now the second half of that is making it nice. So that is what I could also be doing. And the third thing I could be doing is working on a paper for my Asian Religions in America class, which is due tomorrow night at midnight. And I have less progress. Let us say I have less progress in that paper than my article due tonight. And I'm actually graded on that paper. So it's a real mixture of possibilities that I could be doing. But yes, I think I'm going to, since I'm doing 3 sprints, I might as well do all 3. So I think I'm first going to start with editing some chapters of my second draft in the hopes of finishing it soon, actually. So yeah, that is what I will do first. And I will remember how to correctly share the timer, because I've done this before. I usually host live streams about once a month, and so this one is October's. But with a month in between, every time I use StreamYard, it's a little bit of a learning curve every time I come back to it. Okay, let me get the banner. Yes, first writing sprint. Okay, 20 minutes on the clock for the first writing sprint of the night. I'm going to stop stalling now. Okay, 20 minutes starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and that was the end of the first sprint. If you have just joined, I am doing preptober sprints for preptober, obviously. That was the first sprint, and there will be at least 2 more coming. I'm curious what you were working on during that sprint. I was working on, was it chapter 16 of Seaside? I finished editing 1,500 words, and I think that was pretty good. That was the whole chapter for that one little sprint, and it didn't take very long, so I'm pleased with that. Of course, you always would like more done, but that's the time I have for it right now. But next I will be working on my religion paper due tomorrow night. It is looking very rough. It's actually about the show Never Have I Ever, which is it's on Netflix. It's about Davy, who is an Indian American girl, and she's 15, and she's like starting sophomore year after her dad has passed away, and she's looking to start her year off fresh. And so I'm writing about the interaction between Davy's Americanness and her Indianness, and like how she feels these two things conflict or complicate each other, and how like what her own identity is. That is what the paper is about. I've seen this show in the past, but I chose it. So, excuse me. I've seen it in the past, so I chose it to write this paper about. Yes, so that is what I will be doing for the next sprint. Let me go ahead and reset that timer for when we are ready. Hold on, I know how to use StreamYard. Took away the banner. That's good. And in the meantime, tell me what you have been working on. Good evening, Gabby. Thank you for joining me. The first sprint, I decided to use it as a break and work on a sketch. Breaks are good. I'm a fan of breaks. What were you sketching? I like sketching sometimes. I have an everything journal, and it mostly keeps to-do list, but also notes, but also I like sketching in it. It's like a reward for me to sketch in my everything journal. But yeah. The next sprint, I'll be trying to work on my beat sheet. It's a total mess as of this morning. Oh, do you mean like the Save the Cat beat sheet, or just in general your like novel beat sheet? So I'm assuming you're planning on doing NaNoWriMo, and that this is your exciting preptober project. Yeah. You say it's a total mess, but like hopefully it will be less of a mess soon. Yeah. I was sketching a hand holding a burning stick with vines wrapping around the wrist. That sounds really cool. And also like technically difficult, because you got a hand, you've got fire, and you've got like little tiny leaves. That sounds really cool. Yes, the Save the Cat beat sheet. I have tried using that before. When I was planning my novel Seaside, what I did was I looked at so many ways to like plot a romance novel, and I definitely did look at the Save the Cat beat sheet. And what I did was I took the plot events that I wanted, and then I just like put them like kind of roughly in the places where they were in the beat sheet. I definitely didn't stay like strictly to the save the cat thing, although I think that is really helpful when you have no idea like where things go in a novel, because like I didn't. And the plot structure I settled on wasn't save the cat. It was kind of like a conglomeration of lots of different like pacing guides. Yes, that's what I'm going to call them. It took a while for me to plot it as well. I'm assuming you're a plotter if you're using a beat sheet, and if you've never plotted before, it takes a really long time depending on how detailed you want to be with your beat sheet. But yeah, I think a beat sheet would be really helpful in general, and I wish you the best with that. And I will be working on my religion paper. It's my first time using Save the Cat. I usually don't plan, I just go for it. Oh, so you're a pantser. Well, now you're a plantser because you're dipping your toes into the plotting. Let me think. The first book I ever wrote, which is not the book I'm working on now, I wrote, like I did whatever I wanted to do, and like that was also a really enjoyable experience. So I understand like the joy of pantsing something or just jumping like right in and discovery writing. I think that's really cool. Honestly, plotting is difficult. For me, plotting is mostly thinking. So yes, it's difficult in that I have to think first and write later. It is definitely a time investment first. But like I find it exciting when I know what I'm going to write, so I have things to like look forward to. Like, oh, I'm gonna write the inciting incident next, or I'm gonna write the I don't know, like what's an exciting chapter, like the fun and games section. I think that's really, I like knowing, but also I like knowing what I'm going to write, and I like looking forward to it as well. I think I am ready to start what time is it now? It is 8:31. I'll start the second writing sprint in just another minute. I'm still setting up my paper. I am planning on participating in NaNoWriMo. I just haven't decided on what I'm going to do yet. There's a lot of options for me. And it will be I'll either be working on the reason I'm thinking so slowly right now is because I'm trying to write the header to my paper at the same time that I'm trying to talk. I'm just going to focus on talking. It will either be working on Project A, which is a like young adult fantasy love triangle kind of, but like not really. Like I haven't quite decided. There will be a male and a female love interest. There's gonna be like not magic, but like some form of like fantasy elements in there. And I started that Camp Nano April of this year, and I'll either be continuing that project or I will be starting something completely new. But to do that, you have to actually plan, at least for me, and I haven't done that yet. So we will see. I'll probably have another follow-up video later that will be like, here's what I've decided to do. But right now, I do not know. Right now, I'm just procrastinating on that. Okay. I believe it is time for the second sprint. Okay. Yes, that's the view I want. Okay. 20 minutes on the clock. The second writing sprint starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that didn't catch me by surprise this time because I was actually looking at the timer. But yes, I didn't want to stop writing, but I did. Okay, let me return to this view. So how was that? How was the second writing sprint? I must say that my paper is looking, in better shape than how it was 20 minutes ago. I would say it's meant to be 1,000 words. I would say I have, how many words is this? It says I have 700 words, so that's not bad. It's on its way. I think it is definitely within my grasp to finish this before tomorrow night. But yes, I must also work on the more pressing article of mine that is due at midnight tonight, not tomorrow. Yes, unfortunately, I can't keep working on my religion paper, but I will find some other time to work on that. Luckily, I don't have classes on Friday. I just have some work, like literal work at a job. And that's only for 4 hours, so then I can dedicate myself to only doing my essay for the rest of the day. I feel good about it. I'll be able to finish. Gabby says, I got 270 words this go around, but missed the first half of the sprint. Well, that's perfectly fine. That's fine. And also, 270 words is great. Yes. Oh no, your kitten almost caught themselves on fire because you left a candle? I hope your cat and your candle was okay. Did you have the fire as a reference for your drawing? Yes, I hope your cat's okay. Yes, okay, good. They're fine. Oh, the candle's not put out. Okay, so you rescued them. Rescued them from the flames. Mm-hmm. Tell me about your cat. You say it's a kitten. Does that mean you got it recently? I like cats and I like the idea of cats, but there are things about cats that scare me. Including, in fact, I think it's fully limited to like their claws. I'm scared of being scratched. But the cats I do interact with, I like interacting with. I just don't know if I'm brave enough to own one because of the claw situation. I didn't write 700 words for that paper for this sprint. That would be ridiculous. I was just working on what I had earlier. I just want to clear that up. She's about 4 months. She's all black and loves putting her paws in everything. Oh, an all black kitten is so cute. Her paws in everything. Like on your laptop. Or like I don't know. Like I don't know how cats interact. Do they like are they just like testing things with their paws? Do they like, I don't know, do cats like touch food before they eat it? Do they touch water? I don't know. Papers? Yes, they might step on papers. You'll have to tell me. Yeah, they walk on everything. I think cats are really cute. I never had one. I follow Victoria Schwab on Instagram, and she has got 2 cats recently. One is gray, like a little brownish gray, and one is all black. And they are so cute and tiny. And I love them very much. I don't remember both of their names. One is named Chauncey. I don't remember what the other one's called. She walks all over my laptop, sketches books. Cats find everything interesting, in my opinion. Yeah, well, at least everything that you're working on, right? All up in your business. But I think they're cute, though. I like how they're, like, tiny and they can, like, be, like, right next to you. Be like a dog can be. In general, bigger than a cat, so, like, just a more animal to negotiate with. As kittens, they're just like babies, put everything in their mouths. Yes. Oh, fingers, right? They like bite your finger. I have had the experience of having a puppy, and gosh, puppy teeth are so sharp. They'll get you. They'll really get you. Okay. Let me see. In the meantime, I will set up the timer. Yes, I remember what I was doing. I was checking my Discord for my assignment. Yes, we are still good to go. Gabby says my kitten has 2 names and I haven't decided, but I'm leaning towards. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Baphomet? But my family says Barnabas is better. Does the implied gender of the name matter to you? Is Baphomet related to like Egyptian gods? Or no, that's Bastet. That's not Baphomet. Oh, you also have a puppy, and they do bite. I have 2 6-month-old cats, a 4-month-old kitten, and I think a year-old dog puppy. So you have very recently acquired all these animals in your life. It went from 1 to 2 to 3. But yeah, that's great. I have 2 dogs at home, not here, because I'm in a dorm, and I miss them. And they are 4 and 11 years old. Pretty sure. The older one doesn't show up in my videos, but the little black one who is 4 years old has shown up quite a few times. I think her name is Watson, and I think she was recently in my finishing the second draft vlog part 1 video. Yes. That was a while. I filmed that right in the beginning of September for Labor Day. Let me go ahead and share the. Oh, no, that's too small. Show the 3rd sprint timer. What time is it actually? My desktop actually shows me the wrong time, like it's 2 minutes quicker than it should be. So I don't know. It's just the New York time doesn't agree with it, even though I'm on the East Coast. It's 9:03. I will start the sprint at 9:05, approximately. Gender-based names don't matter, and Baphomet is pagan. Does it represent something? Are you going for a name that represents the personality of your cat? Oh, thank you. Yeah. She's in it in the very beginning of that video. She came onto my bed, and I was like, I'm just kind of like, fine, you're gonna be in the video. You're gonna interrupt me. You're gonna be in the video. Yeah, you're gonna be in this. She loves coming into my room when I'm filming / when I don't want her to be. But I love her. Okay. 9:04. Almost time. I like starting at a round number. Oh, it's 9:05. Okay. Third sprint. Third preptober sprint. I hope, Gabby, that your plot outline / beat sheet goes well. And I will now switch gears for the second time to work on a completely different project. Okay, ready and go. Okay, that is enough of that. I actually was surprised that time, even though I was looking back and forth. I was like, when's it gonna happen? But it happened. Yes, so that was the third writing sprint. I would say, significantly improved my article, and it's definitely going to be done tonight. It's going to be done on time. It's going to be good. I have so far, let me see, 434 like good, solid words, which was based on what I wrote earlier. And I have, how many rest of the words is this? And I have like roughly 400 more words to like go through and like rearrange and fix. But overall, I am, the structure of the article is making itself clear to me, or I guess I'm thinking of a logical structure to put my information in, which makes it read good. Read well. So yeah. Let me know what you worked on for that sprint. If you were just joining me, this is Grayson's Bookmark. That was the third writing sprint. It is preptober. I am working on quite a few things tonight, including my second draft of like editing it, a school paper I have due tomorrow night, and an article I have due tonight for the blog I write for. Gabby got another 363 words. That's a very good number. And you read your notes for your read sheet. Good. Very productive. Yes. I hope you were pleased with that. I think that is very good progress. That's great to hear. I'm sure you'll get it done with the progress you made so far. Yes. Thank you, Gabby. I think I'm going at a good rate, definitely to finish by midnight. And I think I want to go for one more sprint, and yeah, and I'm gonna continue to work on it, considering like that's the thing that's due tonight. I should probably do that. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna do like another 20-minute one. I think that's good. Like I used to be long sprint adverse, although you might not even consider 20 minutes a long sprint. I used to only do like short ones. Like I liked the 15-minute ones because I thought I got distracted easily, but it's actually just it's excuses. I can do a 20-minute sprint. It's not difficult. But sometimes when authors do writing sprints, they will do like 30 and 45 minutes, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna get distracted right in the middle of this, and then I don't know when I'm gonna. I just feel like it's risky going much longer than 20 minutes, because then I have the room to get distracted in the middle, like, oh, I have time. Don't worry, I'll be back. But then I'm not back, and then I just lost time working. So I feel like 20 minutes is a good amount of time, although I really like picking non-round numbers. Like I really like the time 18 minutes and 8 seconds because I think it looks nice. Yeah. I think 20-minute sprints are like a sweet spot for attention span. Yeah. I agree. I don't know why I chose 20 minutes tonight. I think it's because I watched live streams like in August. No, Camp Dinner July, and they were always doing 20-minute sprints. And I was like, oh, I can do this. Something I wanted to say, but then I forgot it. Oh, yes. I've been wanting to like watch some writing sprints recently, and like there haven't been any on a weeknight, or they're in the mornings, and I'm like, A, that doesn't fit with my schedule, and B, like, I'm not a morning writer, I'm a night writer. Because I usually have a lot of things to do during the day, and I can't focus on the writing when I have a long list of things to do. And also, I just feel like I'm more creative at night. Don't know why. I guess it feels like my chill time, and chill time also means writing for me. But yeah, anyway, there haven't been any, at least not from the people I follow on YouTube, subscribe to on YouTube. There haven't been any authors hosting any sprints. So I was like, I'm going to do one. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to give myself the motivation to do this. So yes, we will start. Oh, I didn't even reset the timer. We will restart that timer. Restart that timer for the 4th writing sprint. And I will get some more words done. Should check out Devin Cutting the playlist of live streams for writing sprints. Yes, I have seen Devin floating around. They sometimes come to my sprints. But yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes, thank you. I'll make a note to myself to look that up again. My notes app is just covered with story ideas I don't do anymore. Or what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to offer a relatable anecdote, but I don't know if it's working because I didn't explain it well. I just mean I opened a note to write myself that, and when I opened it, I just literally wrote below what I had, and it was a story idea. That is all. Anyway, I'm going to sprint soon. Yep, that's what we're doing. We're sprinting. I just need to pull up my clock. Okay, it is 9:33. I will meet back up with you in 20 minutes at the final writing sprint of the night. Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, end of the fourth sprint. I always have to remind myself what the heck I was doing, but oh, that's more than I thought. Okay, turns out I'm much closer to the end of my article than I thought I was. I have 978 words finished, or like stamped for approval, and then I can leave them for now. And I have 139 left to fiddle with. So yeah, a little longer than 1,000 words the article will be. And that's fine. I'm allowed to do that. Just the goal is always 1,000. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I thought I would have a shorter word count because then it looks like I'm actually going to be over 1,000 words, but I'm okay with that. Let me see if I can stop my screen share. Ooh, it is 9:54. We have been writing for 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 is math, and it is an hour and 20 minutes. That's pretty good. To be almost finished with my article, have one chapter edited in my draft, and a better start to my paper due tomorrow. Like, it's good. It's good. And I'm really glad I chose to do this because I've been so productive. Why don't I do this more often? Gabby ended with 331 words this sprint. Very nice. My kitten thought it was the perfect time to sit on my keyboard naturally and roam across my desk the last 5 minutes. That's really cute. Although perhaps makes you less productive. But yeah. I think definitely if I had a pet in the room, I would not be getting as much done. Oh, thank you, Gabby. Yeah, I was really trying. I was really trying to get it done because so many things I need to do. But yes, normally I host sprint live streams. This is a pair of scissors. I host sprint live streams once a month, and I guess this was October's stream. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I might do another one. Like, I really liked it doing it this time around. I think because I was just so productive. Like, it makes me feel like doing another one. So maybe look out for one the last week of October. I'm not promising anything, but if you want to be notified when that comes out, if I choose to do that, you can subscribe. And you know how YouTube works, so I don't need to explain that to you. Yes, I'm glad that you got some work done and that you found some use out of this writing preptober productivity sprints. Yeah, and I'm glad you were here with me. Thanks for writing, thanks for being here, and thanks for chatting. So the keyboard is interesting for them, so they'll stare at me typing for climbing on top of it. Oh, is this more like an interest thing? I think I write on a Mac, and I personally think the Mac keyboard sound could be better. Like, it's not as tactile as like the like if you've ever seen those ASMR videos where they have like really loud and pronounced key sounds. I like that every so often. Like, I like that sound. I don't know if I would be able to stand it if I wrote with one, but I like it as a concept. Yes, and this stream will end promptly at 10 p.m. So, yes. Thank you for being here. And I will, continue to write for the rest of the night on my article. It will be coming out tomorrow on, what is the website? It is www.juvenpress.com. I've put an article in the description if you want to check out something I've written in the past. But yeah, it should be coming out if all is scheduled correctly. It should be coming out tomorrow. So I have to get it done today. This is a lot of fun. I'm scared of messaging during live streams, but I'm glad I did. It was really enjoyable. Yes, it is. Thank you. It's very good that you messaged, because it's a lot more enjoyable for me if you message. Like it's not awkward at all. I really like the engagement, and I'm sure any streamer that you type in the chat for is always going to be really appreciative. Like it's good. It's a good feeling to have someone to talk to. I'm a real person back here. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm writing 4 articles every month. I have been for some time. If you are interested and you want an easier way to figure out which articles I've written, because the website is the most intuitive. I think all of my videos, there's usually, at least for the last 3 months, I've been including some articles that I've written in the description of my videos, and they vary between the videos. So you can probably find something that you want to read in those video descriptions. But yes, it is now 10 o'clock, friends. It is time for me to end the live stream. 2 hours is a meaty live stream. I think I'm good. And I only asked my roommate for 2 hours, so she could be coming back any second. Okay, yes. Let me do my outro. Thank you so much for watching this live stream. This is Grace's Bookmark. Here on this channel, I post all types of writing and bookish content. Today was a writing live stream. Thank you so much for joining me for these writing sprints, and I host live streams about once every month. And if you want to be notified when videos come out, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know how YouTube works. Good luck with all of your writing, and have a great preptober. Okay, I'm going to end the broadcast now. Bye.